back to my channel. I'm Barbara, and today's Get Ready With Me will feature the Morphe palette 25B, which are the bronzed mochas. It's a very beautiful, sort of cool, neutral palette. It's just a beautiful palette. And I've already gone ahead and put on my foundation. It's the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation in the shade 52. I've used my Garnier Under Eye Concealer in light, and I've got a very heavy layer of powder under my eyes. It's the Coty, as we all know, the Coty Air Spun powder in translucent, and I put that heavy layer under so that way it catches any fallout from the eyeshadow, and then I can just brush it away after. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do a nice cool toned sort of pretty neutral eye look for today. Something hopefully that'll enhance my eye color. I'm going to start, you know what I'm going to use as a base, forgive the clattering, I'm going to start with an eye primer, which is something I've been trying to remember to use more often, especially on days where I need my shadow to go the distance. And for today, I'm going to use Photo Focus by Wet n Wild. This is a wonderful eyeshadow primer. I just take a tiny bit and I spread it out on both of my ring fingers and then just pat it all over the eye, concentrating it on the lower mobile lid and then moving upward. It doesn't dry out my skin. It really does help the shadow to last longer and look more vivid. And I think it was under $5. So see, it does, if you have any discoloration, it will help neutralize it. I have a little bit of darkness on my eyelid. Not too bad with the veining, but see, it just brightened up the darkness, which is perfect. So I think for a first shade, I'm going to put this shade down all over, and that is called Image. And if you catch me looking down, it's because I'm using my mirror, which I will try not to get too much glare on you. So I'm just going to apply that to my lower mobile lid. And then just bring it up onto my eyebrow. So I'm going to use it to create a nice base. Very nice. The one thing about eye primers too, you get a beautiful opacity from your eyeshadows when you use a good eye primer. I feel like it really helps your shadows perform to their best ability. So that's the base. I'm now going to take, where is it? A crease brush. And I think I'll go into something slightly darker. I'm going to use this shade right here, which is called Bots, whatever that means. Sounds like somebody's nickname. It's a matte. And I'm just going to go in and put that in the crease. Very nice. I just brought it down to my lower lid too, a little bit on the outer corner. I've been into more of a neutral gray sort of taupe look on the eye lately. It's my most recent crush with color. I'm sure I'll get tired of that soon and move on to something else. Go, and I'll do a little blend after, so don't worry. There we go. Very nice. Next shade, I'm going to go into this satin called Worky, right here. That's a pretty color. I'm going to use that to build up the outer corner just a little bit. Very nice. Kind of doing a patting and slight sweeping motion with it. I'll have to look down. Good. Like I said, I'm going to blend all this out so it won't be as harsh. These shadows are really comfortable to work with too, I have to say. They blend well. They're very pigmented. And I think they're an overall very good value for the money. I mean, 18 shades, I think the palette, when I got it, I think I had a coupon and a gift certificate, but I know it was under $20 for the whole palette, which is fantastic. There. On my lower lid, I'm going to take this pretty sort of bronzy shimmer, rose bronzy shimmer, and that is called Character. And I'm going to add that to the center of my lower lid like a halo. I think that's the buzz term that everybody's been using lately. Just to the center of my mobile lid. That is really pretty. I could use a little bit of MAC Fix Plus spray to get more pizzazz, more oomph out of it, more pizzazz, but I think that's sort of pretty the way it is. Yeah, I like that. Great. Now let's do a little blending, much needed blending. Blending fixes everything. You can't really go wrong. Circular motions. Concentrating it way on the outside. Yep, almost there. I'll clean up around the eye. Very nice. Really pretty. Okay, so now let's take a clean brush. And where is my tried and true Brulee? Wet n Wild Brulee, single shadow, flesh tone, excellent, I mentioned this before, excellent workhorse to just clean up. It gives you a nice shimmer-free highlight, but it's also nice to clean up around where you just applied shadow if you feel if it needs some cleanup around the eye and around the edges. Very good. A little bit more. That's it. Very nice. Love that product, and it's so inexpensive. Ugh, I love Wet n Wild so much. Performance, quality, and price. I think I'm going to use, for liner, I've been just really enjoying, again, my Sephora Contour Eye Pencil in Fifth Avenue. It's a nice dark gray. And I'm going to tight line my top line. What a difference, right? just pulls the whole look together. Yep. Excellent. And for mascara, believe it or not, I'm using up my Wet n Wild Max Fanatic. It's not bad. I don't like the wand. It's one of those really pliable wands, but it's a nice mascara, and I find it's super easy to remove. And I think it does a nice job of lengthening and thickening without clumping. I'm trying to use the monitor to put on most of the makeup so you can see what I'm doing. But I tell you, I didn't sit up nicely. I feel a little awkward. Yeah. Yep. Great mascara. Excellent. For my brows, which I almost forgot about, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. What I love most, this is the darker brown. I love this tiny, teeny tiny little wand. It's so great. And I'm just going to brush it on. It has a nice way of filling in, defining, and setting. Now I go back and forth. I'll use a pencil. I love my pencil that I get at Sally Beauty Supply. But I like doing this sometimes too, just for a change. Yeah, that's right. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so I don't get too upset if they're not exactly the same, because no one's really scrutinizing you like that in person. They look more balanced in reality. For lip liner, oh, I haven't finished up my face yet, have I? Let me brush away some of this powder. That's good. And just kind of whatever's left on the brush, I'm just using it. I don't really need a lot of powder. You can see I have a little bit of dryness, but I didn't want to waste it. And the Max Factor, I happen to like the smell, the scent of the Coty Airspun. But did I say Max Factor? I meant Coty. And I'm just going to use a little bit of Tea Rose. My foundation was so sheer that you can see a lot of my natural pinkness in my cheeks anyway, so I'm not going to fight it. And lips. Now we're on to lips. I will use, if I can find it, my Wet n Wild 666 Brandywine. This is like the be-all end-all for lip liners. I highly recommend it. And it's just a great color for most people, unless you don't want to wear lip liner at all. I like lip liner because I wear so much lip gloss. And I like this because it's basically the same color as my lips. And I really find my lip gloss stays on longer. Which today will be, what will it be? Well, I'll stick with the trend. It'll be Wet n Wild 555B. Can't beat it. It's like a rosy frost. It's pretty cool. Goes with my eye look. I think that will be it. So here's my look. Morphe palette. I'll feature some different looks with this palette coming up. And I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great night. Bye.